Oh, nice, boring process of map making. I'll try and pay attention to the stream just in case, but this is RustEdit for those of you that don't know. Just made up a new map. Was playtesting a bit and saw that I had a few issues. So now I gotta go and see if I can't fix these issues. Okay. This one. I believe it was this one. Switch this to rail. Snap to nearby node. Having a little bit of issue with things not wanting to let the train move quite right. Snap to train. Was able to finally get this one to free up, but wow. Stutter is 1000% on my end. Snap to terrain. Driving the train around and it didn't want me to take certain paths. Finish editing. Finish editing and close. Sometimes this has this issue. This one is just the bypass. I ran into the wall right here of this bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this all over. I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but just kind of doing it the way that I know how. Which might not be right, but hey. All I gotta do is be able to get a locomotive through here. Select all those, snap to terrain, that way it sits right. And finish editing. This one, this one. This one did not want me to drive down it at all, so get rid of it. Just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna get rid of him. And which one of those was the long one? That's the long one. We're going to get rid of him. It's a whole lot of train tracks in one area. Was able to use that. Able to use that one. This one. This little section. A little more than that. Try that out. Snap to terrain. Yeah. Yep. Floating train tracks also don't look so great. Finish editing. Is that the short one? I think this one works. It's long enough of an entry and exit, it should. Same there. This little spot loves to give me problems. The train will drive on it, but with it being like that, it's not real happy about it. So, going to use the terrain tool. Going to use Alt to dig way too much of a hole. Open that up a little bit. I'll take that to about 50 and smooth him out just a little bit. Go back to paths. That right there. Go. That one, I'm amazed that it works. So I'm going to move it. Whoops. See, move him back. Let's bring him in a little bit more like that. As much as I like this one section of railroad, it gets kind of weird. And good with all of that. Finish editing. This is the main section of track. Snap that to terrain. Oop. Missed a couple. There we go. Finish editing. Every once in a while it tries to be mean. This piece of track does not want to work out right, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work out right, but I'm going to try. Snap to nearest node. Okay, that just brought that back. And snap to nearest node. I think I might need to bring that one. Might have to lay railroad all the way through. I'm honestly not sure because I have never put this monument in. Snap to nearby node. Looks better. That's no good. It's much better. But one right there very well could be my problem. So I need that piece of track to be exactly straight. Possibly. Is that going to work? Not guaranteed at all. Okay. Oh, that was way out there. No wonder that didn't work. So we'll do that. Let's put that back over here. Snap him to the terrain. Snap him to terrain. Very big fan of how that's looking. Let's try this. Close paths. Nope. Close paths. That. There. Okay, that lowered all that down. Good deal. Trying to make this where it can be entered from either side. There we go. Snap to terrain. Finish. Select him again. Snap to terrain. And did we get him? Yes, I think we did. Okay, finish editing. For some reason, I have all kinds of problems with the train tracks. This one did work earlier, but just double checking it makes it really tough. I need to really pull all that back. Either pull that back or shove this one. I'm going to shove this one forward just to give a little bit of a chance. Those are so close. Let's go back to there, snap to nearby nodes. There's one right there. Let's actually draw this on back a little further. Draw him back a little further, snap to nearby. Go. Put a little bit more curve in him right like that. Oops, I don't mean to be moving it up and down. Okay, highlight all those, snap to terrain. Finish editing. That area again. All of those. Snap to terrain. And it did move. This chunk of track I want gone. That one does work. That one does work. This one is not the one that I've got to make go away. This one is going away. This right through here. Snap to terrain. So to correct this, I just need to move this one guy up just a little bit. I just want it to look a slight bit more natural. Snap to terrain. Let's bring him up. Let's take that one down just a little bit. And we are going to hopefully not mess up our train track for the entire area. Sure, somebody else saw that. All of this just got adjusted. So Control Z. Control Z. Come on. There it goes. Did raise it a little bit. Might have raised it in the wrong spots. Going to raise lower by 0.5. Shrink our area. Nice little baby steps. Still got a spot down there. Let's get him up a little bit. Oh, I did a lot there, but I'm okay with it. That looked like it actually worked out pretty good. And this little area back here. Looks like that corrected all of that. We need just blending it a little bit. Just don't want any floating rocks anywhere. Most of them I've already gone through and corrected. But stragglers are hard to prevent. Now, what we're going to do is raise a little bit. Whoops. Just patching all along the road. That looks much better in my opinion. Woo! Right through it. Okay. Now Now I need to shuffle that one little bit of railroad track. Far from professionals, but at least if we can make it somewhat look nice. Okay, this one did work, but we're going to double check him. Okay. This one did work. That's the long one. That's the short one. Step 2. Editing. Bring this guy back out. Alt lowers it. Looks pretty good to me. This one was a problem. I hit the end of this one and it was like I hit a wall. Might have been where I started. I don't remember. This end worked fine. I thought about making this go on out here by the edge of the canyon, but it gets pretty close. It gets pretty close. Finish editing. That's where I started. Okay, that looked 100 times better. Let's get out here into the middle of the map. And this island is the one that I want to mess with. So all of these caves how they tie together. I would like to figure out a way to turn this into a card room and put some good loot in it. But I kind of want to do it with a different type of key card. Where does this one go? Is that all that this one does? Down through here. Do we have a wall ladder? A building area. Very strange. Very, very strange. Close the path making tool. So this is all one cave. That's all a prefab. Does have an area to climb. It's the mine shaft. It's all of this. This is all this one cave. This, so that's all a part of it. I am not very good at the parkour that it takes to get through part of these. I think I'll leave the big cave alone. Nice flat building here, flat-ish building area. Not sure many people on this server ever even venture to a swamp, but this I had to hand trim for cargo to be able to make it through. Double check. Yep, I've got that corrected. Thought about adding a couple more scientists to this. I think actually we'll leave that room. Do have the scientist in there. I do have a scientist that spawns back here. And I've got 2 on the ceiling. Let's add a 3rd on the ceiling. We really wanted to make it tough, we would add a SAM site to the roof. It's just a normal scientist. We do have some options. Just a normal scientist, so we'll put him there. Actually, we're going to put one more right here by my restricted area. List. Almost feel like I should put a scarecrow in here. Scarecrow on the inside. See in view of any other scientists because they would kill him. Okay. Now, water treatment. Not water treatment. Train yard. We really haven't used this monument in a long time. Not that I've played. I know some players do use it. Since we don't have airdrops, we've got a randomized airdrop system. Kind of helps. The thing I really wish this map had is I wish they would have taken space to put in an airfield. Oh, do have some options on some other custom monuments I could put in. We've got a lot of the normal ones. This is our red town. Where to go above the rad town? Oh, what's a good spot? Missile silo there. Just really kind of want another custom something. Oh, that's what I could put in for a custom something. That's something a lot of people haven't ever seen. Where is the closest fishing village to me right now? Right there. There is. Oh, there's a fishing. Oh, there's a large fishing village right down there. Well, let's find a good spot for this. Right here on this rock where I was earlier. Let's do prefabs, prefab list. I want to move this. Yeah, I don't really know all my shortcuts and stuff. Okay, this is where you've got to pay attention to some visual cues. And all of the rocks that used to spawn with this are no longer with us. But what I can do is I can leave some of this. Let's do this. Let's apply. That is not what I wanted to do. I did not make this prefab. It is one somebody else made. What I can do is I can slide him forward. Let's do that. Let's duplicate it. Rotate it. Push it back just a little bit. Take care of part of these bushes and stuff. Thing is I don't want there to be a seam. It does not look like there is. Let's take this one. We're going to duplicate him. And pull it out a little ways. Slide him forward. What I'm ultimately going to do is get a rock right in here. Okay, shove that back. Let's go to rotate. Let's rotate this whole rock. Don't care if it actually touches there. I am more interested. Not scale, rotate. I am more interested in how it looks. If it looks possible. And I can add a rock into that. Okay, so now we grab this rock again and we duplicate him. Pull that out. Pull that out. A little bit at a time. Going up. And that filled in the very back, but we've still got a lot of filler to do. What that does is gives me a height. Got another one of these. Going to apply height. Going to move him forward and apply height again. Is that the best way to do it? Not even close. Is it the way that I'm doing it? Surely it is. Bit of that action just to break it up. And I don't see any seams anywhere. What's that? Let's do this. Let's do time. I want it to be high noon. I want it to quit progressing time. Hello. we go. Floating bushes are about to get fixed. So now I need another rock formation. Gonna need, should be one that says, there we go, one that says huge. Let's grab that one. This should be a complete rock formation. So he works real good for this kind of stuff. Soaking down just a little bit. And I want one of these. Too far. Just want something a little weird up here, just to fill the void. That helps. One of these can be ran sticking out. I believe that's him. Yep, that is our guy. So what we want to do with him, drag him out. He is going to sit as a roof. So we need to do that. Just saw a gap. No, I didn't. Let's hit this. We're going to break it. That little bush. There. Actually, let's put that little bush right on top of that rock, just so it's kind of wonky. Just like that. Those ones look normal-ish. I don't think there's much normal to this. Okay. We need a rock ledge to go somewhere right in there. Let's bring him up, bring him out, rotate, and that's almost believable. Let's do, this is what I clicked on, but was not what I meant to do. Both of these boats just barely out of the water. Just a little bit more. Not the boat engine. So I guess I do want the boat engine and the boat. And let's get him attached to, oh, it's a slightly different way. Global. There we go. Okay, so there is this inside. Let's move him. What fun is boat if you can't get to the stash. That one is perfectly fine. And let's make sure that all this is correct. Just a little something for a point of interest more than anything. Quick, dirty, pretty easy. Like it. I kind of like it. Make sure that we've got a ladder volume, because that would suck. Ladder trigger. There we go. Let's rotate this bad boy. Don't want global, we want local. Global and local thing is kind of huge. Global moves it in the world, local moves it from where it is. This we do need to scale before we get too far. Okay, so that covers that whole deal. Now we rotate. We want the entire ladder inside this bubble. Scale him one more time. Move him up. We are just going to copy that by hitting Control D. I don't think we need one there. Nope, we should not need one there. Those steps should let you climb. We are going to do a prevent building cube here because we don't want somebody being like, ooh, cool base and building here. So that starts off just like that. We grab scale. We're just going to blow it up and cover this whole little thing. And rotate. We still need to scale him up a little bit more. Cover that whole area. Let's stretch him just a tick, and then we will push this back. Scale. Let's just go ahead and cover most of that. Don't need to be near that high, but that number.